Now, if you remember last week, I was saying that, well, we expect price to continue to go higher, right? Because if you look at a bigger time frame, we are actually kind of low allocation. You can see that the let me get my drawing tools. Yeah, 1 second. You see that we have double top, double bottom. This can be our range, right, in the daily time frame. So right now we can see the price is here. So the current price is kind of low, right? So we can expect the price to continue to go higher, and especially with the inflation expectation is rising, with the breakdown in the supply chain, where a lot of supermarket in US, which that's what I heard, right? I'm not sure whether it's correct. The shelf is empty, which means that the consumer are rushing to pick up buying goods, right? Because they are worried that the ships are not arriving, not coming from China, and the strong demand and not enough supply will potentially push the price even higher. And also, if you read one of my posts about the breakdown in the supply chain in the container freight, have the freight price have skyrocketing. All these extra freight charges, the not the shipper, the shipper, the exporter, and the importer will eventually add on to the selling price, which this again will add fire onto the rising inflations, right? So with the rising inflation, last week we also already hear for the first time for a long time, right? Federal Reserve finally talk about tapering, right? They finally talk about tapering, and of course nothing is confirmed yet. But the fact that they start to talk about tapering, because before that they don't even want to talk about tapering, right? So now because of the CPI report have already surpassed 5.5% consecutive 2 months. So now all eyes are looking at the coming up CPI. Is it going to continue to above 5.5 or 5, right? So this is so no matter how the Federal Reserve deny the fact that the inflation, they keep saying that inflation is just temporarily. There's no need to be fearful, but that is a time when they say that it's not the fearful, that's the time that we consumer need to be fearful, right? So already we can see that they talk about tapering. Of course, we do not expect the interest rate to increase immediately without tapering, right? Because there's a sequence, right? After the QE, after they have continuous purchasing bond every month, they have to stop. They can't just stop buying bond, right? First of all, they need to reduce buying bond purchase. In other words, they reduce the printing of money supply to the system. Then they will stop purchasing. That's the second step. After they stop the bond purchase, then they will go on to the interest rate hike. So there is still quite distant away from what we can eventually see an interest rate high. It could be maybe next year, 2022, right? But nevertheless, we know that financial market is all forward-looking. In other words, the market do not wait until the the actual increase in the interest rate. Then investors start to put their money onto those currency that provide a higher yield, right? They already anticipate the move, the interest rate high.
Sorry, a bit. I just have to restart certain things and get things done.
That's why
some settings.
I believe that we might see the dollar continue to push higher. And once it breaks,
welcome back, everyone. So it's great to see everyone back here again. Okay.
Once
Okay,
you break this trading
this week
range,
going to be a bit
I believe that
tricky,
you will
too
come
low,
to fill
I
this
think.
gap.
So a lot of we are more
Okay, potentially
technical,
you can see this dollar could go higher.
market
But of
sentiments
course,
because
I do not expect
Texas
it to
Symposium
just
come
go
in
straight
for the
line,
big
right? We
gap.
are going to see the price
Yeah,
go
so
up
let's
and then
move
go
on.
down and then go up, go down. We're going to see a lot of manipulations and stop hunting. Okay. Huh? I see a lot of people say, what, you cannot hear me? Oh, someone's talking, is it? I'm sorry, I can't hear anyone of you saying, usually I can hear you guys talking, then I mute you guys. Huh? Okay, let me mute everybody. Okay, I hope it helps. Usually I'll mute you guys, right? Because when I hear someone talking at the background, but because tonight I don't know how I can't hear anybody talking. Okay, good. Okay, I just mute everybody. I don't know why. My speaker got problem. I mean, can you hear me? Is it clear?
Yes,
Is
it's
it clear?
clear.
Can you hear me?
It's clear.
Clear.
Yeah, you can hear me. I think something wrong with I don't know. I must put in my headphone, right? Then I can hear you guys. Give me 1 second. Yeah, I go and take my headphone, my earpiece. Okay, testing. Can you hear me? Can you guys hear me now?
Yes.
Testing.
Yeah, Benny. Can you hear us?
Hello.
Can you hear
Yes,
us, Benny?
Yes,
Hello?
clear.
Yes,
we
we
can hear you.
Hello.
We can hear you.
I hear nothing again. Yes, clear. Huh?
Yes, clear.
But I can't hear anyone talking. Can you hear something? Okay, can someone?
Testing.
Can someone
Yes,
unmute yourself and talk so I see whether I can hear you guys? Anyone? Just unmute yourself and
yes.
talk.
We can hear you.
Testing.
We can hear you
Hello.
loud and
Can
clear.
someone unmute yourself and talk so I can hear you whether my mic is okay? Andy, I can't hear. Andy, can you talk?
Yeah, I'm
I
talking.
can't hear anything.
I'm talking. Hello.
Something is wrong. I don't know why. Yeah, I can see that someone is talking, but I still cannot hear anything. Okay, never mind. Yeah, we don't want to waste time on this. As long as you can hear me, it's okay. Okay, and any question that you have, we just type it out. In the chat box. Okay, so let's take a look at the US dollar. Continue. So I'm waiting for the price we see whether you break or not. And apparently, you can see that it start to break, right? It start to break. If we go into examine clearly, we can see that we are looking this. We are actually seeing an uptrend. And the price has already break this. Okay, make a higher high, make a higher high. So of course, the direction is up, but before it go up, we know the price will usually go this way, right? Even though it's going up, right? You pull back first before move higher. Pull back first before move higher. Okay, and so I think that we might see this US dollar pull back, right, to fill this gap before it move higher. So if we expect US dollar to pull back, it means that EU is going up. EU is moving up. Okay. So I hope you understand why it is important for me to always we can talk, but you can't hear us. Yeah, correct. I don't know why. Okay, so that's why it is why it is important for us to for me to at least to always look at the US dollar DXY. To get a general sense of it's going and where are the rest of the major are going. Right. So after we I expect the dollar DXY to have a pullback, right? It means that at least for tonight, I can expect the euro dollar to move higher. Okay, So now I go to the euro dollar. Now for euro dollar, if we look at this time frame, you can see that it is in the uptrend. Okay, in the uptrend, and now the price is actually consolidate. Okay, until like this, right? Now, if you remember for the last couple of sessions, I mean, keep talking about this is not validated. This low is not validated, right? Simply because it did not make a higher high. You can see that this high is actually a lower high today. So this is not validated. So if this is not validated, it means that when the price pull back, it is unlikely to hold the price. Okay, and we actually saw the price actually break. It actually make a low lower than this low. Okay, so why I say that it's going to respect this low? So true enough, I think that the price is respecting this low. This is a legit higher low. Why this is a legit higher low? Because the price make a higher high, higher than this high, right? You can see. So this is a legit higher low, and that's why when the price pull back, it respect the legit higher low and did not respect the unvalidated higher low. Okay, so this is how one way we can sometimes to pick which demand you think is likely to hold and which demand you think is unlikely to hold, right? We are looking for validated demand or supply. Okay, so we know that this is the demand that price is respecting, and we expect price to at least make a rally or pullback, right? So now we know that what we're going to do next is, so in this time frame, we are actually in the uptrend. You can see again, right? A higher high, higher low, higher high. Until now, we are still in the uptrend. But from here onwards, right? This is actually, it can be, we can say that it is in a downtrend because the price is making a high, a lower high, a low, a lower low. This amount of data point, right? Lower time frame represented by the blue line, it is in a downtrend. The red line, which represents the higher time frame, it is in the uptrend. Okay, so now in the blue line, lower time frame, in the downtrend, the price pull back to the level where the previous higher low is located. So we should expect the price start to move higher, right? Even though we say price move higher, remember price don't move straight line. You would just expect price to move higher, pull back, and we do, and then the market go through a lot of manipulations before eventually move higher. Okay. So at least for tonight, I think that better without headset. Alamak. What happened? Headset not. Okay, take out the headset. Got static, is it? Okay, okay. China make one, you know what to do, yeah? China make one, all ordered online, all China make one. Okay, and it break already, you know, order not too long, it break, you know. So that's why I refuse to use it, because it break, and it hurt it clipped my hair, you know, break already, lousy. Okay, so we are looking for long at this level. So now what we do is we go down to 1 hour time frame. Right, this is what I post in the trading room. You can see I expect the price to pull back lower. Okay, you can see that this is what I. We saw the price come down, right? Down, bearish. Okay, and until here, the price make a low, lower than this low. Then it reverse immediately, take out this high. So we know that this is a stop hunting. Okay, this is a stop hunting. Stop hunting, it make a new high. So now this purple line is in a down trend, bearish trend. But over here, we start to see things change because the market make a lower low, but it make a higher high, higher high, higher high. So this orange, this part here, we start to see a bullish movement, a change of market behavior, right? So when we're going to expect a change of trend, usually you will start from a lower time frame. So in a lower time frame, like represented by this orange line,
we can already see there's a change of market behavior. Why there's a change of market behavior? Because the price already make a high higher than this high. Can you see that? This is a higher high, higher than this high. Okay. And if we look at this over here, it has already made a higher low, higher high. So this is a bullish. Okay, this is bullish. Yeah, I already take out the handset, right? Okay, so it's bullish. So now I'm looking to go long, right? I want to go long. So now again, as I mentioned, we have a range. The current price is here. We have the low here, which took out this high. The origin of the move is here. So we have potential two area. One here, two here. The price might just come here and then go higher. Or the price might just come here and then go higher. Right? So how can we know which level of demand the price is going to respect? Then we have to wait until the price arrive this demand. Then we go down to a lower time frame and look for some institution order flow. What are their buyers? Okay, and from now we cannot predict which level is going to hold the price. Is it going to be this one or is it going to be this one? Okay, we had to wait until the price come to this area and we look at how the price behave. Right? If the price behave start to give us another accumulation over here, a price break, then we know that it's going to respect this and then potentially go higher. But on the other hand, if the price come to this level and it just do nothing and the market continue to make a lower high, lower low, we know that this is definitely not going to respect and we are not going to trade this level. Then we are then looking for this level to look for potential long, go higher. All right. But then again, if the price continue to come lower and here they don't give us what we need to see and continue to break lower, then there's no trade again. Just like the dollar, Singapore dollar, right? I post this to go long today, but I was before the sessions, I was keep looking at that part that it came to the level I want to go long, but I just simply don't see what I need to see. And then what happened was it break down, right? I'm not sure what happened right now. It actually break lower, right? I think it's going lower, right? So we'll look at the dollar Sing as well later. Okay. So the trading plan is we need to first have a bias, right? You need to have a bias based on the higher time frame. Now, once you have a bias, example for EU, I expect the price to go higher. Then we go down to lower time frame to identify where is our point of interest. In other words, what is the point of interest? It's the level or the zone where we want to do business. In this case, buy. Okay, we have identified two areas, this area and this area. Okay, so if the price come to this area and we see the price start to react and the price going up, where should we take our first profit? Our first profit should be this one. Okay, once you take your first profit, your TP1, you adjust your stop loss to upwards to break even. Okay, where is our balance take profit? We expect the price to fill this gap. Okay, so that means that your second profit will be this area. If you have some more balance, then you aim for this. If you have some more balance, right? But usually, I only use 2 target, not 3 target. Don't have so much quantity. Okay, so that's how I look at the euro dollar. Okay, any questions? Now, the reason why I expect price to come lower, because imagine, yeah, if you are the institution trader, right? Or even nowadays with the institution trader, they use a lot of algo, right? The algo is based on some parameter setting. Now, algo were able to detect where is the swing high and the swing low. So this is a swing high, this is a swing low, right? Swing low, swing low. Okay. So now, depend on what kind of algo, how it's written, right? Now, if imagine they are able to identify this is the high and this is the low, we call this the range. This is a 1 hour range. If you program the computer to go long, where do you think the computer is likely to be programmed to go long? It's definitely not this area. All right, because you're buying high. The computer will be programmed to buy when the price is somewhere here. Okay, so that's the reason we want to identify our range. We just wait for price to come lower. Okay, and then we buy somewhere here. We do not know exactly where the price is going to react because price might just come to this area. All right, and it react like this. So we cannot just say, okay, I want to put my buy limit here, my stop loss here, because we have no idea to know where exactly the price is going to react. Right? We only know that, well, this could be the level. Okay, and when the price come here, we go down to the lower time frame, and then we look for what we need to see. Right? So right now we can see that price is making a higher low, higher high. Okay, if we take at this high and this is a low, you can see that the current location is too high. We need to see the price come to either this way, this area, or this area, and then go long. Okay, so in the meantime, you wait. Okay, any question on the euro dollar? Anyone have any question on the euro dollar? Any question, you guys? Okay. So this is the pair you can waiting for price to pull back tonight. Now the other pair dollar sing. Okay, you can see this one. Now if you are in the trading room, you know that I was looking to go long. Right, I was going to go long. This last week, the price was here. Okay, someone in the trading room asked me, can you go long? To me, I think it's high. Why you want to go long when the price is so high? The same thing, the same logic I just explained, right? We see the price is high here. We see the price is low is here. This is the high that being taken out, right? Before it make a higher high, this is the high. So this is the origin that removed this high. So this is the range. So when the price is so high in the range, why do I want to go long? I do not want to go long. I only want to go long, as I mentioned many times last week, only when the price come to this area. Okay, and this week I saw the price came back. So especially before I lock in, I saw the price came back all the way down. Okay, so I was looking to go long, but you can see that when the price was here, I don't see any of the patterns I need to see, right? If you, okay, let me draw here. You can see that the price is actually making what? Continuously lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high. There's no trade. There's no trade, right? So if there's no trade, even though initially I want to go buy here, I should not buy because there is no trade. The market display that you want to go lower. Okay. So then if that's the case, where is the next potential level? Well, we have to look lower again, right? Because this is the last higher low. This is the higher high, higher than this high. So if the price do not respect this level, where's the next level the price going to respect? This one, because this one make a higher high, higher than this high. Okay, so this is the one that the price is going to come down to respect. If it doesn't respect this one, we might see a price go down and then pull back. Then this is stock hunting. That means the price is going back up. Then we can obviously look for long here. But until now, we don't see anything yet. If the price continue to make a lower low like this, then we should not trade this level. We should look at this level. Wait for price to come here and look for long here. Okay. Now, if we look at this the orange line, right? Orange line. Okay. We draw this orange line right now. Imagine if you draw this way, here, one pull, one pull, one pull. So now, here, there are two ways we can draw this uptrend. Either the orange line, okay, or the blue line. If you draw the way of the blue line, that means that the blue line is belonging to the higher time frame swing. The swing is, which means that this is the valid higher low. If we follow the orange line, let's do an orange line. So that's the reason why we see that somehow the price looks like it's not going to respect this. We have not yet confirmed yet, but it looks like only, right? Why it's not respecting that level? Because if we go down to this, let me make this lighter. Okay. Now, if we draw another lower time frame bias, here, so this can be a lower time frame uptrend. So you can see that, look at the blue trend and the red trend. The blue trend is bigger time frame uptrend. All right. From this level, the last higher low to this high, we can see that there are a lot of minor trends, smaller trend. Okay. And this is again smaller trend. So the smaller trend is coming down. You might take out this one because this belongs to, it can belong to a smaller trend. You can see that there's high, there's a high, there's a low, there's a high, there's a low. So this belongs to the smaller trend, right? So the price come down, it might not respect this, but it might respect this higher time frame trend. That's the pivot point. This pivot, right? This area. So if we don't if the price don't respect this, is perfect, all right, because we will see the price come down before it move higher. Okay. I hope it's clear, right? Because different time frame will have different trend. Now also, if we take a look at this 1 hour time frame, it has been from this low, high, low, high. Over here, you can see that it's a distribution. We have a preliminary support. We have a buying climax. We have an automatic reaction, pull back all the way to this preliminary support. So we have like this, pull back all the way. We have a up thrust or whatever you're going to call it, right? And then price pull back to this level. So now it is in a trading range. Okay, so you stand back and look at this. This is trading range. So that's why potentially we might see the price trade back into the range very high. Okay, and if we look at the dollar DXY, I think they are almost similar. Dollar DXY. See, look at dollar DXY. Dollar DXY already break this. Okay, looks like going to hold at this level. If the dollar DXY hold at this level, okay, we have accumulations. Then we have a breakout. This is the backup after the accumulations, and we can expect this backup to hold the dollar DXY to push the price back up. Okay, So if the dollar DXY really push up higher, then the dollar Sing is going up higher. Because this actually dollar Sing and dollar DXY, they actually move quite similar. Okay. So now since we are already at this backup, this is the one, the backup. Right now we can go down to lower time frame and examine the dollar DXY. What is it doing? Well, you can see that it's doing accumulations. Right, price move down lower. We see there's a spring. We see there's a price move up, make a higher high. Okay, then price pull back, make another higher high. Price pull back again, right? So now we have another distributions. After accumulations, higher high, price come down. We now have a distribution. It means that price want to go lower. Okay, now the price already started to go lower. So it looks like dollar DXY to move lower. So in other words, the chances for us to go long on dollar Sing is low probability. We should not take. Wait for dollar Sing to come even lower. Then we look at the market again and potentially look for a long trade. This looks like it's not going to hold. Forget it. Right? Looks like price is coming down to next level. This level. Okay. Any question on dollar Sing? Is that okay? You can have some currency that you want to see, right? Then we look at it. These are the two currency I was looking. Now the other one I was looking is gold just before I actually we start the sessions. I think I post this already in the trading room. I give a top-down analysis, right? I believe that gold is coming back down to test this low here, which is 1680. Okay, before you want to go higher in the midterm, but in the shorter term, you can see that we are in an uptrend and the price start to go consolidate. So this is exactly what I draw already in the trading room, right? I set price to pull back and then break up and then go up. So if I go to trade gold, I'm going to buy somewhere below here. But it looks like price did not pull back and just break. It looks like going to break, not yet confirmed because this candle is not yet closed. We have, and now it's 8:35. We have another 25 minutes to go before this candle close, right? So by the time this candlestick close, right now it's too early to say it's a breakout because the price might just have a breakout and then pull back and then come back into the range again. Okay. So I think there's some message there, is it? You were saying that inflation will cause dollar to strengthen. Is it because they were just in? Yes. If Fed is worried about inflations, and one way is to, of course, to increase the interest rate, right? Increase the interest rate, and interest rate increase will make dollar even become a better, higher yield currency, and that's why they're going to attract more money to flow into dollar. That's why dollar can be higher. Okay. Yeah, that's politics, right? Politics, they of course they have their own reason to do what they want to do. But Federal Reserve is supposed to be independent of politics. Of course, we know there is no more independence, but they are supposed to pretend they are independent, even though they are no longer independent. Right? But I mean, we need to base on what the Fed, what is their how do you call it? What's the proper name to use? What is their mandate? Right? Their mandate is to make sure the economy grow at a steady growth, right? Which they look at the GDP. The second one is to make sure that the inflation do not run out of control, right? So that's the second mandate. Of course, the third one, they are not really a mandate, but they pay special attention because of employment job market. So we have to base on what are the mandates of the Federal Reserve and make our analysis. We cannot base on politicians what they want, because what they want is we cannot just base on what politicians want and then we trade, right? Because they can say whatever they want. But of course, if the Democrats have passed the 3.5 trillion bills, that is QE, exactly, right? And that's QE, and that of course is going to cause weakness in the dollar because we have too much of money supply, right? But you have to think again, right? Remember, market movement, any kind of currency movement, it's not just depends on one factor, right? It can be many factors that influence the movement. On one hand, we can say that more QE, it means that weak dollar. But on the other hand, we can also argue that because of the rise in the inflations, the Federal Reserve want a strong dollar, right? They want a strong dollar too, because why they want a strong dollar? Because if there's a rise in inflation and if the dollar is very strong, it means that the dollar still can buy a lot of goods, right? They can stop the inflation at their borders because US is a consumption economy. If their currency is strong, at least they can slow down the inflation. So the Fed would like to have a strong dollar to slow down the inflation besides using the interest rate. Or also, we can also argue that if the situation is so uncertain, right? We have a lot of uncertainty right now ongoing. Example, we have the stock market is in all-time high. It's like bubble on top of another bubble on top of another bubble, right? We have property bubble in China. I just read a report saying that the China city from north to south, right? The property price are dropping, right? The government had to step in to stop the developer from discounting price. The price in the northern city have discount about 25%. To the southern city have discount to 40%. So the property bubble in China is actually should have already popped long time ago, but the government stepped in to prevent that from happening. And now it looks like we have the two biggest bubble right now, right? One is a China bubble, property bubble. The other one is a US stock bubble. I don't know. I'm not sure which bubble going to pop first. So what I'm trying to say is there are so many uncertainty in the market, right? There are so many uncertainty, and therefore you can see that as an investor, if you look around now, if there are so many uncertainty, where should they park their money? So you can argue that the higher interest rate, more QE, more 3.5 trillion QE will weaken the dollar. Yes, it is. But on the other hand, which are the currency right now? It is the reserve currency right now, US dollar. US dollar is the only reserve currency, right? Now, if you are the wealthy individual, then you start thinking where should you put the money. Of course, you are not going to put all your money in US dollar, but you're going to put some money in bond, you're going to put money in gold and some other things, right? Maybe some Bitcoin, I don't know. But definitely you're going to allocate some of your money on the currency, on the paper money. Now, among all the paper money, which paper money you trust the most? Of course, it's still the dollar, right? So dollar, no matter how, right, because of the situation, right, we can't just argue that because of the QE, you will weaken the dollar. Yes, it will, but there are so many factors as actually interact with one another, and we will see what is more important in investor, and then with the dollar will just follow. Okay, I hope I answered that. Okay. Okay, so now we see this goal is breaking up. Now if the goal confirm breaking up, like I say, it's not yet confirmed breaking up, right? Because we still have another 18 minutes to go. Now where the goal is going? Well, I think the goal is going to tap this trap order, right? If it's breaking out, it's going up to tap this trap order, and then before come down. Okay, so we can look for a long trade here if it's confirmed a breakout. But now this is a 1 hour time frame. Let's go down to 5 minutes time frame. Because 5 minutes time frame already confirmed it's a breakout, right? It's already but one hour is not yet. So you can see that it's the ERC. I don't know, this must be news driven. Okay. Go to 1 minute time frame. Yeah. Let's see. Let's see what happened. Okay. Even we confirm a breakout, we are not going to buy there, right? How are I going to trade this? Very simple, right? We're going to identify where is the break. Now let's assume. That's assuming that the price make a high and the price start coming down. So we identify that this is the higher high. Right? It can be higher than this high, or higher than this high on the left, just how I show you, this straight line. Right? So then we're going to identify where is the origin that remove this high or this high. The origin is here. Where's my term? Okay, here. Okay, that's origin. So assuming that is the high, we have to assume right now, right? If the price make a higher high, then we have to adjust. But for now, we take that this is a higher high, and let's say price start to pull back. Okay, let's say price start to pull back. Now within the range here, immediately you know already where you want to do business, right? This is the high. This is the low. So ask yourself, if you have a hedge fund, right, and you use a computer to entry, to use a AI, where are you going to set a parameter? You are definitely not going to long here. You're going to long here as low as possible, right? So if you want to go long, I'm going to wait for price to come back. This area, I'm not sure where. Then expect price to push higher. Okay? And that's why I see. Right? Go back to 1 hour. Okay, you break this one, right? Now, if we look at the 1 hour, just now I look at the 5 minutes, right? So now we don't analyze based on 5 minutes. Now we look at 1 hour. Now, where is the break? Let's say assuming this is a high, higher high, it took out this high. Okay, so where is the origin that removed that high? Well, the origin is this. Okay, that be origin. So if this is the origin that remove this high, the source, because this is the source that push this price up here. Okay, remove this high. So it means that when the price come back to this origin, right? If everything fail, all this fail, the origin is likely to hold. Okay. So of course, you have a few level, right? You might say the better. I mean, how about this area? How about this area? Before we come to this area, so we have potential 3 area to go long. Now, which level should I go long? The same thing apply. When the price come to this level, now you ask yourself, do I see the pattern I need to see? If you don't see, then this is no go. Then wait for price to come down lower. Do I see what I need to see? Then if you say yes, I saw, then this is the level you have to go long. Expect price to push higher. Okay. So that's gold. So now we left 10 minutes or so. Let's see anybody want to see any currency. Okay, gold I just explained, right? For gold. Okay, gold I just go through, right? What else? Can you short what, Gordon? What do you want to sell?
UJ,
Gordon, what you want to sell? GJ. GJ. Okay, GJ, let's take a look. So what is the 1 hour telling us? Okay, this is, we don't need this. Okay, what's the 1 hour telling us? Well, if you look at such a big time frame, right, you can see that selling climax, a test, okay? So a lot of accumulation here. We see a lot of accumulations and price finally break out, right? It break out, make a high. So we are in an uptrend. We can see that here is uptrend. The whole entire range here is ranging, but here is uptrend. So it depends what time frame you are trading, right? If you trade this amount of time frame, then it's still ranging. But if you only say that I'm looking at this area, well, it is uptrend. But if you say that, well, I'm looking at this area only, then it is ranging. Okay, so it depends on what time frame you are trading, what kind of trader you are. Okay, so let's go at this area and see. We can see that it was in the uptrend, bullish. It took out the high, right? And now what the price is doing? The price is doing a distributions. All right, you can see that this is a distributions. We have preliminary support, buying climax is here. Then we have an automatic reaction is here, which this point. We have a upthrust with a weak price pullback, show some weakness. Then we see a sign of strength where price make a higher high. It induce the buyer coming to buy, right? When the buyer coming to buy because they see the price make a higher high, they start to think the price going higher, so they put their stop loss below, stop loss below, stop loss below, stop loss below, and below. Okay, so price make a higher high, not immediate, but if price pull back, took out the stop loss here, right? The price continue make a lower low, right? So now it lock up these people up there, and it respect this trading range. Now we say that this is the AR. Buying climax, preliminary support, right? So long as this line hold, right, we can't say that it's downtrend. I will not sell, right? We can say it is in the range. Potentially, we might see the price go back again, right, to do what you need to do before it come down, or maybe you want to go higher. We do not know. But if we just look at this right now, it is in the range. Now, in this range, we can see that the current price is low, and this is high. Okay, so now we need to go down to lower time frame and break down, right? Let's go down to 1 hour and see what do we see. Now in 1 hour time frame, you can see that we are in a downtrend. If you are trading this batch here, we are in a downtrend. Okay, but don't forget, in the bigger time frame, we are in the range. So I want to define where is my top and where is my bottom. Okay, so this is the high, this is the low. Okay, so at least I know that where the price right now relative to this high and low. Okay, so now if we based on this, right, price pull back to this area, respect this level, we can look for a long trade because the price actually respect this one. You can see the price actually respect this demand and it start go higher. The target could be here, right? So if you are a very short-term trader, you might be wait for price to pull back and go long, look for a target here. Okay, but on the other hand, if you are looking at this, you can look to wait for price to pull back and look for a sell. Okay, you can look for a sell. But if you say you are very short term, you can look for long, right? Let's go and look at long first. Go down to 1 hour. So what do we have in the 1 hour? We can see the price was going down, right? This this. They go down to 50 minutes. Okay, 50 minutes easier to see. We see the buying, selling climax, automatic rally, preliminary support. This is the test that took out this, and it continued to go accumulations, right? Then accumulation, within accumulation, we see the price break out this high, price pull back, price make a high higher than this, right? You can see there's a change of behavior from a down, now change of behavior. We should see the price start to pull back. So before it pull back, the price come back one more time to fill this gap, right? Fill this gap. Then it go back up again. It take out this high. This high. So price take out this high. Take out this high. Pull back. That's another entry here. Price now start make a higher high, higher high, higher low, higher low. So now it's in uptrend. Price is filling up this gap, looking at this target. Okay. So now, if based on 50 minutes, this is already run away. You cannot trade anymore. Okay, it's already run away. So now, if you cannot go long, but you can go short, right? So I'm saying that if you go long, I think it's already too far out, unless the price come back again. Okay, if we go to the 1 hour time frame again, unless we see the price pull back to this area. Okay, we go long, but otherwise the long should be run away no more, right? So now if you are looking to short, okay, you are looking to short, where can we sell? Now we can see that if you are trading on this downtrend from here to here, we can see that clearly it's a downtrend. You only trade this amount of time, a very short time frame. We can see the price continue make a lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, high, lower low, lower high, lower low. And now we have a change, right? It looks like price going higher, but price come this high, make a stop hunting, and then go lower again, continue go lower, lower. So where is the level? I think the price is likely to reverse, right? So we draw our swing. So we already take out this high. So this amount of trend price going up, where's the next target? The next target is this one. This is the next higher high, lower high, which also the next target for this uptrend, right? So once the price come to this area, can we expect the price to reverse? Yes, because it is in a downtrend, right? So we can look for a trade to happen around this area. So are we going to put a sell limit here, stop loss here? No, we don't do that, right? We wait for price to go to this level, right? Go down to lower time frame and see what do we see a price do like this, pull back for you to sell, go lower, right? If you don't see this, it means the price want to go higher. So I think the price is going up for this level. Why this level? Because this level previously is a distribution. You can see that this is a distribution. This price down is a break of this distribution, means that previously the institution are selling here. So when the price pull back, if we pull back to this selling, previously a selling zone, this is going to be the level that is going to stop the price from going higher, because the seller will come in to sell, and we can expect to take a sell here, right? Okay, look at these distributions. If you go down to a lower time frame, you can see this distribution. So this should be the level we are looking to sell. Okay, so that's why we might see happen tonight, right? But if the price comes to this level and continue push up, then sorry, this is not the level, right? Then we continue look for the next level, this one, right? Continue like this. Is that clear? Okay. So I think we don't have time for another currency, right? Now, any other question before we call it a day here? Okay, we can do one more, just one more, yeah? Otherwise, we have one more. Which currency is that? Asing. What is that? Asing, seldom trade. Just now I heard someone was in EJ. See my EJ, my alarm is here. See my orange line? This is the level I get alarm. When the price cross this level, right, I will receive an alert from the trading view, this chart stations. It means that I will start looking for a sell. Now, why I'm looking to sell? Because you can see clearly that this is in a downtrend and the price pull back to where? Price pull back to where previously it was a distributing. Okay, so I expect the price, if the price in the downtrend and if the price going to continue go down, this will be the level I expect a reverse. So I'm keen to look for a sell here. Okay, that's a general idea. Now the other one is Asing, is it? Asing, I never trade Asing. Let's take a look. Unless you do, what do you tend to do with Asing? Buy or sell? What do you see? Whoa, how to trade like that? Look at this. So many weak one. How come like that? Oh. When I see like that, I stay away. I don't know why like that. I look very funny, look very eerie. See the wick? Yeah, I don't trade. All right. look so hairy one, you know, like I don't know what to say, like centipede like that. like the leg, you know. Okay, guys, that's it, right? See you again next week. Yeah. Thank you.
Thanks, Penny.
Thank you.
Thanks, Penny.
Yeah, thank you, guys. Now I can hear you guys, and I don't know why.
Okay, thank you, Benny.
Okay, thank you. Bye.